Hi friends, I'm Isaac Keith Martinez and welcome to Isaac's Haunted Bed. Today we're going to talk a little bit about two concepts that as a collector of horror films on DVD and Blu-ray and VHS is a very big part of my life. And that is completing a collection and my relationship to the price that comes with it. The other day, my grandpa called me up and said, Isaac, I need a favor from you. I need to go to the store and I need to buy me some underpants. And I said, that's a little too much information, Grandpa. You just could have said, Isaac, can we go to the store? And I would have said, yes. But sure, let's go to the store and pick up some underpants. So I picked up my grandpa and we went to the store and he bought his underpants. And as we were walking towards the cashier, we walked past the bargain bin. Now, if you have collected DVDs or Blu-rays, you know what I'm talking about. It's that magical bin that has that magical price, $5. Now, in my lifetime, I have spent a lot more than $5 for a movie, especially if it's a movie that I'm really excited about. But you can't help but to want to dig through these bins to see if you find that gem that nobody else found that you scored at that price. Now, most of the time, what ends up happening to me is the same thing that I think might end up happening to you. You find a lot of garbage. But once in a while, I find something really awesome in the bargain bin, and I feel like Indiana Jones finding the lost treasure. So I'm like, yeah, I can't believe nobody else wanted this and it's all mine for $5. Now here's where the conversation turns into completing collections. Now, within my collection I have mini collections. Like I collect certain types of movies, I collect certain directors, I collect certain actors, I collect certain franchises. One of my favorite directors in the horror film genre is Wes Craven. And I would love to own every movie he's ever made, and I'm this close from accomplishing that, ladies and gentlemen. But I have to admit, as a fan, they're not all equally wonderful. Some are better than others. So, taking point, My Soul to Take. Now, My Soul to Take is the movie that I bought that day, my grandpa bought me that day when I passed by the bargain bin. Now this is a film that I'd seen before, and I like it, but I don't love it. But I've always wanted it because I wanted to complete my collection. So, as I'm digging through the bargain bin videos, Gramps is like, "What you doing there, boy? You looking for a movie?" I said, "No, I'm just seeing if there's anything awesome." And I go, "Well, I'll tell you, I'll make you a deal, Sonny. Since you took old Grandpops to pick up his underpants, if you see something you like, I'll buy it for you. $5 is a steal. I'll gladly pay the 5 clams for you to own this movie if you find something that you think is worthy of your collection." And I said, "Okay, deal, Grandpa, that's awesome." So I found this, and I went, "Oh, wow, I want this, Grandpa. Will you buy this for me?" And he said, "Oh, wow, is that the one with the guy with the fingers and the claws and he scratched and he's in your nightmares and he's in your dreams?" I said, "No, Grandpa, that's a Nightmare on Elm Street." And he said, "Oh, well, okay, well, let me see, what's that? Let me take a little closer look at this DVD cover here. My Soul to Take. Oh, I think Grandpa saw this one. This is the one where the family goes out into the desert and the RV breaks down and the cannibals with the crazy names are coming and they're gonna eat the baby, you know that?" I said, "No, Grandpa, that's The Hills Have Eyes." And he goes, "You're right there, Sonny, it is The Hills Have Eyes. Let me put my glasses on." And I look and, oh, I do think I've seen this movie. This is the one where the guy has the girlfriend and the girlfriend dies and he picks his robot friend and he puts a brain in a body with the microchip and she comes back alive and she starts killing. I said, "No, Grandpa, that's Deadly Friend." And he says, "You're right there, Sonny, it is Deadly Friend. Well, let me see you. Let me take a little closer look. Oh, I do remember this movie. This is the one where the guy from the X-Files, he gets dead and he's the killer and they put him in an electric chair and then after he dies, he can go zipping through airwaves on TVs and sockets and all kinds of whatnots." And I said, "No, that's shocker." I said, "Grandpa, I am surprised at your knowledge of the filmography of Wes Craven." He said, Wes, who now? Is that the guy who makes the Halloweens? I said, no. Wes Craven made My Soul to Take. Now, he bought me the movie, and I took it home and I rewatched it, and I decided that this movie gets a bad rap. Now, granted, it's not as excellent as Nightmare on Elm Street or Hills Have Eyes or Last House on the Left, but it's not a bad movie. Now, it is rated R, but it's kind of like watching a PG-13 movie because it's not graphically violent, there's not like nudity or swearing. It kind of almost feels like, remember like in the 90s there were shows like Tales from the Crypt, or if you were a little younger you watched something like Are You Afraid of the Dark? It kind of feels like that, like there's a mystery and you want to figure out, you know, who's the killer and how's it going to end up. So it's not so much this like shocking, crazy, graphically violent movie, so much as it's just like a fun mystery. To sum it up really fast, on the night that a killer dies, supposedly, does he or doesn't he, that's part of the mystery, 7 babies are born. And these babies grow up within the town known as Ripperton 7. And there's this theory that the soul of the killer escaped from his body and lives in potentially one of the 7 kids. And you spend the entire film questioning if this is true or if the killer in fact never died, because slowly the Ripperton 7 are being murdered on their 16th birthday. Who's the killer? I won't tell. This particular video does not contain spoiler alerts. But if you should happen to see My Soul to Take in $5 bin, I would say pick it up. And coincidentally, when I was done watching this film, I got a phone call. And I was like, hello? And it was my grandpa. And he said, hey there, Sonny boy, I'm trying out my new underpants and they fit just fine. I'm so happy that you took me to the store to buy the underpantses. And I just wanted to know if your movie was good. Did you like the movie? I said, Grandpa, the movie was great. What have you been up to since the last time I saw you? And he said, I've been spending the last 2 hours wrestling the dog. I go, wrestling the dog? Why are you wrestling the dog? And he said, that fuzzy son of a gun thinks he's better than me. I said, did you win? He said, no, but I think there's a rematch coming up. Friends, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Isaac's Haunted Bee, that's B as in beard. Thank you for spending time with me and my grandpa today on Isaac's Haunted Beard. Bye.